Okay, now the time is 12 o'clock. So, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, can
Good
you hear me?
afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
So, this is social science class, assigned for political science. Okay, so we are here at chapter number 3, gender, religion, and caste. Gender, religion, and caste. Okay, so we discussed about these three words in the previous classes: gender, religion, and caste, and its relationship between or with the society. Okay, gender discrimination. Who is a feminist? What do you mean by feminist movements? Clear? Can anyone tell me who is a feminist? Who is a feminist?
People who
Ah,
supports like for the equality for the
ah,
humans.
equality, basically for equal rights. Fine, very good, Melvin Martin. But your title card says Mibina Martin. Okay, change your name. Okay, so we discussed about that. Clear. So, what do you mean by the gender discrimination? Prajot Krishna. What is this gender discrimination? Prajot Krishna, tell me. Gender discrimination. Answer is not clear. Not clear. Connectivity issue, I think so. Okay, Johan, tell me, Johan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me. What do you mean the term gender discrimination?
Gender discrimination is the discrimination between genders, like males and females.
Uh-huh. Fantastic. Okay, so
Women are not given the opportunities as men.
very good. Okay, there is no equal opportunity. There is no equal payment for the same job. Okay, like that, various problem women they are facing in the society.
Are
That's
paid
what the
less
gender
wages
discrimination.
than
Yeah, tell me, Melvin.
women are paid less wages than men.
Less wages than men. Okay, fine, correct. Okay, so you know something about this gender discrimination. Okay, so Fia says that, sir, I am having some net issues. Okay, Fia, no problem. Okay, fine. So if you have a doubt, means you can ask. Okay, you can send that message in the chat box. No problem. I will give the answer for your questions. No problem. Definitely, I will give that answers. Okay, clear, Fia. So here everyone, okay, today we want to start the next topic in that particular chapter. It is religion, okay, communalism. Okay, clear or not? Clear or not? The problem that related with the religion, okay, in society and the communal politics. The last class we discussed that too, right? I told you what is the role of religion in politics. What is the role of a religion in politics? Okay, can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me that? What is the role of religion in politics? An idea? No answers. Huh? Come on, Ashik, what is that?
The use of religion in politics is known as communal politics.
So some some political parties will use the religions to get more vote to hold power in the government. Okay, so you can see that in your textbook. Everyone, please take your textbook and observe here. So we discussed almost all these things related with uh, gender problem, right? Okay, now we are here at, you can see it's page number 46 in your textbook. Please check and tell me what is the page number. Religion, communalism, and politics. That's the same page number?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So we are here. Yeah, fine. So look at the textbook. Let us now turn to a very different kind of social division based on religious differences. Okay, now we are going to discuss about a particular division of society. Okay, division of society on the basis of religion. Clear? So social division in the sense we are able to divide the society in different ways. Clear? Yes or no? So now we are going to discuss about the division of the society on the basis of religion, religious division. Okay, this division is not a universal as gender. So gender division is a universal one. In each and every country, we observed that division. Okay, difference between males and females. We observed that. Clear? But this religious division is something special,
sir.
something different. Yeah. Tell me, who is this? Any doubt? Okay, let it be.
No, sir.
Okay, yeah, fine, thank you. So, gender division is a universal one. Okay, we are able to find that problem in almost all the countries in the world. Okay, clear or not? So, males and females are
Yes, sir.
everywhere, right? But this religious division is a special one. This division is not as universal as gender. Okay, some countries are there, we know that. In those countries, only one religion we are able to find. Okay, or that country is formed on the basis of religion. Okay, religious based countries, communal. Okay, here, but religious diversity is fairly widespread in a world today. So today also, today we are able to say that in most of the countries there are different religions are there. So division of the society on the basis of religion is a reality. Many countries, including India, have in their population followers of different religions. Okay, so countries like India. Okay, what is the speciality of India? Is it? Tell me, what is the speciality of India? Is that a secular country, or this is a secular country? Tell me.
Secular country.
It's a secular country. Then what? Tell me, what is secularism? What is secularism?
It is not a religious country.
Yeah, fine. It is not a country that formed on the basis of a religion. Okay. At the same time, it is giving importance for all the religions. As for Indian government, there is no religion for the country. Okay. All religions are equal. All religions are equal. Clear? Understanding or not? All religions are equal, and the government of India giving equal importance for
Yes, sir.
all the religions. That's what secularism. Secularism. This opposite of the term communalism. Secularism. So India is a secular country. Okay. Here you can see, as we noticed in the case of Northern Ireland, that's from chapter 3. So just leave it. Even when most of the people belong to the same religion, there can be serious differences about the way sorry, people practice that religion. Okay, so here you can see, okay, Northern Ireland is an example. There's one religion, but the people, those who believe in one religion, they will use different methods of worship. Clear? Different methods of worship. Their faith is different. It was. But it is different, we can say that. So coming to India, you just take a particular religion, Hinduism. Okay. There three broad divisions are there in Hinduism. Okay. What are they? Any idea? What are they?
Brahman,
Hmm?
Brahman,
That
Nayar.
is Varna system.
Mhm.
Varna system. Okay, not like that. Okay. Okay, correct, Melvin. Okay, it's Varna system. That is Brahmin, Kshatriya, Shudras, and Vaishyas. Okay. Brahmana, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. So Varna system,
Nayar
caste
and
based.
Menon.
Okay. Clear or not? That's in Kerala. Okay. Clear or not? That's particular different caste that. Okay, that's Kerala context. Let it be. Okay. So here you want to understand one thing. What is that? That called to be Vaishnavites, Shaivites, and Shaktites. Okay. Those who believe in Lord Vishnu, those who believe in Lord Shiva, and those who believe in Lord as Parvati or Kali or something like that. Okay, Shaktites. These are three broad division within Hinduism. Okay. So might you observe the movie or watch the movie Dashavadaram of Kamal Hassan? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Nobody. Okay. What is the theme of that
Yes,
movie?
sir.
What is the theme of that movie? Huh?
And
It's a fight between these Vaishnavites and Shaktites. Sorry, Shaivites. Okay, those who the people, those who believe in Lord Vishnu and those who believe in Lord Shiva. Okay, so within one religion there is different worship methods are there. Okay, so differences are there. So please understand that. Okay, here we are. Even when most of the people belong to the same religion, there can be serious differences about the way people practice the religion. Unlike gender differences, the religious differences are often expressed in the field of politics. Okay, so these religious differences, we are able to find its presence in politics also. Okay, not like gender differences, but these religious differences is often expressed in the field of politics. Okay, we are able to find that. Here you can see Gandhi used to say that religion can never be separated from politics. One mark answer. Okay, the comment made by Mahatma Gandhi. What is that? We are unable to separate religion from politics. Underline that. Gandhi used to say that religion can never be separated from politics. Okay. What he meant by religion was not any particular religion like Hinduism or Islam, but moral values that inform all religions. Okay. So, as per Gandhi's idea, it is not a religion like Hinduism or Islam or Christianity, but the values of one religion. Clear. The moral values of one religion cannot be separated from. That's what the idea of Mahatma Gandhi. He believed that politics must be guided by ethics drawn from religion. So the idea of Gandhi is nothing but the politicians or the politics of one country, it should be led by the best values or good values of a religion. Clear? So underline that entire paragraph, answer for one question. The Gandhian idea of religion and politics. The Gandhian idea of religion and politics. What is that? Observe here. Gandhi used to say that religion can never be separated from politics. What he meant by religion was not any particular religion like Hinduism or Islam, but moral values that inform all religions. He believed that politics must be guided by ethics drawn from religion. Clear? So that is the question. Please write down near to that particular paragraph the Gandhian idea of religion and politics. Okay. Next one, next point says human rights groups. What do you mean by that in human rights groups? What is human rights? Each and every individual have their own human right. Okay, you want to treat it like humans. Rights are there for everyone. You might studied about fundamental rights in the junior classes, right? Each and every individual has the right to enjoy that.
Sir.
So human rights also almost like that. Okay, some special rights are there for each and every individual in the country or in the world. Okay, the organizations or associations to protect these rights are said to be human right organizations. Okay, human right organization to protect the human rights. Clear? So they are commenting, basically, they are giving comments that symbol almost all the people, those who facing problem of the religion, they are the religious minorities. Clear? So please observe here.
Sir.
Please observe. Okay. Human rights groups in our country have argued that most of the victims, okay, victims means the people, those who facing problems of communal rights in our country are people from religious minorities. They have demanded that the government takes special steps to protect religious minorities. Okay, so the human rights groups or associations to protect the human rights of every individual in the country, okay, as per their weights, we can see here. What is that? They say the victims, the people, those who facing problem of a communal violence, communal rights, okay, of a communal violence or a communal right. Right means violence. Okay, violence, communal violence. Okay,
Yes, sir.
something is going on here. Just 1 minute. Tell me, can you tell me?
The people of religion who in a country there are smaller amount of
Small in number, small in number. Okay, clear or no? The population is less. Clear. So, related with the religion, also we can say like that. In any country, in the case of Sri Lanka, we already studied that the number of Sinhala speaking people in Sri Lanka is high, right? or the Buddhist people. Okay, the people, those who believing in the religion Buddhism is comparatively higher than any other religion in that country. So there is a problem, there's a clash between the majority religious people and the minorities. Clear? So understand that the victims, the people, those who facing problem of a religious right, basically they are from the religious minorities, not from the majority but from the minorities. They have demanded that the government takes special step to protect religious minorities. So the human right groups, okay, they demanded to the government that the government want to take special steps to protect the religious minorities. It is the duty of the government to protect the minorities. Clear? Understand? So a government is not only for the majority but for the minority too. So it is the responsibility of the government to protect the religious minorities in the country. So just to discuss the case of India, there are number of religions are there, right? Okay. So one religion we can say that it's the Hinduism is the major religion in the country. And at the same time, it is the responsibility of the government to protect all other religions from Hinduism. I mean, Hindus in the sense the Hindus are trying to dominate over the minorities. It is the responsibility of the central government or the governments to protect the minorities. Clear? Not only central government, but the state governments also want to do this same. Okay. Next point. Women's movement has argued that family laws of all religions discriminate against a woman, right? So there is an argument from the feminists. What is that?
Sir.
What is the argument? All the rules and regulations that existing in any or almost all the religion, it is against woman, it seems. Clear or not? So the feminist leaders, they are commenting, they have made a comment that almost all the rules and regulations that existing in religions, almost all the religions, okay, it is discriminating, okay, or it is discriminate against women. All those rules and regulations are against women, it seems. So they have demanded that government should change these laws to make them more equitable. So the demand of the feminist leaders, nothing but what is that? The government want to make some changes in the laws, okay, to make them more equitable, okay, want to give equal right for males and females, females. Clear? So what is the comment made by the feminist leaders here? Okay, most of the women's movement has argued that family laws in the sense that is related with the marriage, divorce, okay, ancestral property of the parents, okay, that's what ancestral property, okay, all such laws in almost all the regions, it is against women, it seems. Okay, so their demand, there should be more equitable laws, or government want to make some changes in such laws and want to create that more equitable. Clear? Either clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
write
sir.
down the question here, this paragraph. Human rights groups and their comments related with the religion. Okay, here it is. Women's movement and religion. Women's movement and religion. Okay, and learn that too. So all these instances, so we discussed about the Gandhiji's idea related with the religion and politics. Human rights group says that, okay, the problems facing by the minorities, and women's movement says that the rules and regulations that existing in all religions are against women. It seems basically family laws, and they want to make basically they are demanding to the government that want to make some changes in such kind of laws and want to make it equal. Okay, so all these instances involve a relationship between religion and politics. So government can take some policies or government can take some steps or can create some policies and programs to make some changes in the religious viewpoint. Clear? Understand? So, what Gandhi told here, the first case, Gandhi told almost all the political parties want to adopt some good values from all the religions, So, political leaders can do that. Okay. Next, human rights. Let it be human rights. So, human rights organization says that it is the minorities they're facing all the problem related with their religious violence. So, government can take step. Government can help these minorities. Okay, or government can protect these minorities. So, that's a part of the politics, right? Next, women's movement says that all the
Sir.
family laws in almost all the religions, it is against women. So, government can make changes. Clear? So, that's a part of politics. Clear or not? Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
Sir.
So all these instances involve a relationship between religion and politics. Okay. So all these case studies or all these points says that there is some relationship between religion and politics. Okay. So politics can do something. Okay. So here one word is there, that is family laws. You can see the laws or those laws that deal with the family related matters such as marriage, divorce, adoption, inheritance, etc. in our country. Different family laws apply to followers of different religion. Okay, so in the constitution, the government can make some changes. Okay, clear or not related with this family laws? Okay, here.
Yes, sir.
But only to do not seem very wrong or dangerous ideas, ideals, and values drawn from different religions can and perhaps should play a role in politics. Okay, so come back to the last point. Okay, but they do not seem very wrong or dangerous. Politics can make some changes. Clear or not? Or political parties or the governments can make some changes in the rules and regulations of religions. Okay, if they are doing the two, almost all the religion equally, it is not dangerous at all. Okay, clear or not? But government only
Yes, sir.
making changes in the rules and regulations of one particular religion, it is dangerous. It is dangerous. Okay, so government want to deal with all the regions almost equally. Okay, ideas, ideals, and values drawn from different religions can and perhaps should play a role in politics. Another thing. Okay, clear? Or the ideas, ideals. Okay, clear or not? And values. So almost all the religions have all these things. These three things there, right? Clear or not?
Yes,
The
sir.
holy books. If you read the holy books, you are able to find all these things there. Different ideas will
sir.
be there. Different ideals are there. Different values are there. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Understanding or not? It is not good. So all the religions that teaching,
sir.
okay, respect other religions, right? Right? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, it is. What happened, Nas? Hungry? Hello? So 1 minute, just give me 1 minute. There's a problem in the board. Okay, can you hear me now? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
What about the screen? Is
Okay,
visible?
sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, so all these ideas, ideals, and values can play a role in politics. People should be able to express in politics their needs, interests, and demands as a member of a religious community. So, almost all the people in the country, they are able to express in politics their needs, interests, and demands as a member of a religious community. Each and every individual, okay, they're part of one religion, they're part of religion too. Okay, clear. Those who hold political power should sometimes be able to regulate the practice of religion so as to prevent discrimination and oppression. So it is the responsibility of the government to avoid discrimination and oppression that existing in the society. What do you mean by the term discrimination? Discrimination?
Discriminate.
Discrimination.
discriminating
Not,
and
tell me.
uh, not giving
Having
equal
equal rights between the
Not giving
rights
equal
to
right. Okay,
person.
making someone away from the society. Okay, clear or not? That's termed as discrimination. Oppression. What do you mean oppression?
against them,
Huh?
like against something.
Treating someone very badly, humiliating,
Yes, sir.
humiliation. Okay, humiliation or humiliating one. Okay, this is called to be oppression. Okay, these political acts are not wrong as long as they treat every religion equally. So, government should act against this discrimination and oppression. Okay, not only in one religion but in almost all the religions. Okay, clear or not? So, if in any religion this discrimination or oppression is existing, okay, it is the responsibility of the government to act against that. Okay, but at the same time, government should act against the bad activities in almost all the religions, or else it will create trouble there, right? Can anyone tell me this kind of problem that existed in any religion or some religion? Come on, fast. Oppression and
Hinduism,
discrimination. Yeah, Hinduism. What was that?
like low
Ah,
class people cannot enter
ah,
Shudras cannot enter temple.
okay. So there is no right for some particular caste to enter into the temple or using water from the public wells or tanks. Clear or not? Okay. So such kind of discriminations that existed in the Indian society, basically in the religion called Hinduism. But today, by law, the government made changes. Okay. Understanding or not? Is that
Yes,
clear or
sir.
not? So that's what we are telling. It is the responsibility of the government, okay, to interfere and make changes. Okay, clear? Not only in Hinduism, in Islamism, or in Christianity also, the Indian government made some changes, basically related with the family laws. Family laws like marriage, divorce, adoption, and what you can say, parental property. Clear? So moving forward. Here, next topic for VPability is communalism. What is that? Communalism. The problem begins when religion is seen as the basis of the nation. Clear? So, in one community or in one country, the people and the government believes that that particular religion or one religion is the base of the government. There start this problem. What is that? Communalism or communal violences. You got the point? Okay. If any country, whatever it may be, that country believes that one particular religion is the base of that government or base of that country. So what will happen there? Communal violences will start. Clear? Again, in the case of Sri Lanka, the government gives support to the Sinhalas or the government will give support to the Buddhist people. Okay, Sinhala speaking people, the Sri Lankan, they are a Buddhists. Okay, so government give some importance for that particular religion called Buddhism. As a result of that, other religions turned against them, right? Clear or not? Huh?
Yes, sir.
That particular government give importance for that particular language called Sinhala and the religion Buddhism. So others felt bad and they turn against them. So there's a clash between the majority and the minority. Okay, that led to a civil war. Number of people died in that incident. Clear? So when the government is giving importance for one particular religion and thinking that that religion is the base of the government and base of the country, it will lead to a problem called communal violences. Communal violences. Is that clear? Am I clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Only I can get the answer from Ashik. All others are passive Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello. So inconvenience regretted. So power failure. Okay, guys. Can you hear me? Hello. Again. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Back to the class. Okay, so that's it. Clear? So in any country, the country believes that one particular religion is the base of that particular country or the government. It will lead to communal clashes. Okay. So there's a case study ever related with the Northern Ireland. It's from chapter 3. Just leave that area. Okay. Here. And we're starting from here. So this kind of communal problems, that's the result of, you can see, this happens when beliefs of one religion are presented as superior to those of other religions. Okay. In any country, a group of people or one particular religion presenting that their religious activities, beliefs, or faith, it is superior than other religions, definitely we know that problems will arise. When the demands of one religious group are formed in opposition to another, and when state power is used to establish domination on one religious group over the rest, the manner of using religion in politics is a communal politics. Underline that. The manner of using religion in politics is termed as communal politics. Okay. So this paragraph is important for you people. Okay. So if the one government is supporting one particular religion over the other, okay, so definitely such kind of preferences will lead to communal violences. And you can see here, the manner of using religion in politics is called as communal politics. Using a religion in politics is termed as communal politics. Some political parties are there in the different part of the world. Basically, they are using religion to get more votes. Okay, so religious based party. Now 26 students are there in the beginning. Okay, there I can say that there are 33 students. Okay, some students already left the class, so there is no attendance for them. I am sorry. Okay, so let me take the attendance. 1 minute. Okay, fine. So today we discussed about. Tell me, and Steve, what are things? What are the things we discussed today? And Steve,
Gender equality,
then
caste,
caste, and how to use that term in this class. There is no caste today in this class.
Gandhians.
Comment of Gandhi related with the religion and politics.
Human
Comment made with
rights.
Human Rights Commission related to the religion and politics. Okay, and women's movement. And we discussed about communalism. Okay, what is communalism? What is communalism? What is communalism?
Using politics in communal
Thinking that one's religion is greater than the others, it will lead to problems in the society. Clear or not? Or religious rights. Okay, that feeling is basically termed as communal feeling. Okay, thinking that one's religion is greater than the others. Okay, fine. So today we are winding up. I know 1 week only 2 periods are there political science, so it is important to read the chapter well. Clear? So read the things that what we discussed today. Okay, guys, bye.